Hello and welcome to Heal Your Heart After Baby Loss. I'm Julia Go. I'm transformational grief and growth coach, and I personally lost my son in February 2016. He was born premature in my 26th pregnancy week, and 5 days later he died in my arms. And this just tore my life apart, tore my heart apart, and I felt so much pain and so much grief and so much anger, so much sadness, so many emotions that were so hard to deal with, so many doubts, so much judgment, so many questions. And I ran through a period of intense exploration for myself, and it was the hardest and darkest period in my life, but I was fortunate to have some tools and support that was guiding me through this process so that I could not only survive it but get out of there feeling stronger than I've ever felt before. And the reason I started Heal Your Heart After Baby Loss is that I want to help other women who are in a similar situations, no matter if you lost your baby after born premature, or if you had a stillbirth, or if you have lost your baby in the first week of your pregnancy, in the first, just right after your pregnancy test. All of those experiences are so painful and just taking a toll on the way that we see life and death. And I want to, first of all, bring awareness into this whole topic. And second, I want to be there as a way to bring women together, a way to offer tools online, and also to offer a safe space to share and to connect, to communicate, to maybe just sit in silence with each other. And this is my whole idea, my mission for where to go from where I am right now, 4 years later. And what I can, I think I had a gift with the way that I went through my grief, and I want to share this gift with other women in the same situation. And that is the reason why I want to talk in this episode of Heal Your Heart After Baby Loss about, will it hurt so much forever? Will it forever be so painful? Will it forever feel so terrible? And I'm creating the space safe, and I want to show up the way I am. I am not polished, so I'm going to drink my coffee now and just talk to you from the heart. So, will it ever hurt so much? It is such a crucial question, and it breaks my heart when I am scrolling through other baby loss groups and people who have just lost their baby ask this question. And I've been wondering the same thing, will it ever be better? Will it ever stop hurting? And then I see comments down below of people saying they lost their baby 14 years ago, and they it hurts as much as it hurt at the first day. And this breaks my heart because I feel so sorry for them and their pain and their hurt. And I feel not the same pain and the same guilt and judgment and everything that produced that pain. And I wanna tell you that you will be all right. And I loved my son more than I loved myself. And he is still with me everywhere I'm going. And it's not like I am saying, I don't care anymore. Not at all. I would not be here if I wouldn't care. And still, I'm carrying so much love in my heart, and that love just feels abundant. It feels like it is an open space. It is not that contracted feeling that just the emotion that hurts you physically that I experienced after Simon, that's the name of my son, after Simon died. That really sore, open wound that you might be at right now, it will close. It will get better. And no, I can't tell you when. But it depends on how you take care of that wound. If you're not taking care of it at all and it gets dirty and infected and it spreads over your whole body, it will take longer to heal and it might be painful in 15 years. If you ignore it completely and you say, I'm not going to go and get help and treatment and I'm not going to take care of this at all, you might always have this little bit of pain. You might have a scar tissue over your wound, but under it, it's still pulsing and raw and sore, and you maybe just don't see it from the outside, but it's still there. But if you take care of your wound, and if you use the tools, the tricks sounds weird. If you use a way to heal that wound, it always will be there. It never will be gone completely. You'll be always carrying around a piece of your baby. There is a piece in you that always will know and think about your baby. You might sometimes dream about him or her, and you might wonder if how he would look like now. If he would go to the same school as you do, whichever period in your life it is. Your baby will be part of it, and there is an option that this part that you are carrying with you this piece of love in you is you transformed all that anger and sadness and all that negative emotion into love, and you, like, I can see him sitting next to me, or maybe just here in my lap, having my arms around him, and he is just here with me, and it fills my heart with warmth, with joy, with a sense of knowing that it was right, and that he loves me, and that he chose me to be part of my life for the short time, to learn something for himself, to help me learn something about myself. And it does not cause all this contraction and closeness. And I can also tell you that there is times when I go back into closeness and contraction and pain and emotion, and often that is when I think back to the time when I lost him, when I think back to those moments and I'm just back there again. That is when it all comes back, and it is painful. And that is okay, because your brain just moves back in that period of time. But you know, and I know, that you're not there anymore. And you already survived that pain. So that is like a different thing. And for me, also, it is okay, because while I went through this process of grieving and healing, I learned that my emotions and my pain and my sadness and my anger, they are not my enemies, and I can survive those feelings. They're not gonna kill me, even if it feels like it, being in that moment. And yeah, with that, I'd like to wrap it up for today, and want to just tell you that wherever you are in your journey, and however painful it is at the moment, it doesn't have to be that way forever. And it is totally okay to are where you are. Don't be afraid of your emotions. They're okay. Allow them in. Feel them. They are part of you, as well as your baby is part of you. And it might feel like you're gonna die. It's gonna rip your heart apart. And sometimes it's just too much to feel it. And that's okay too. You can take a break of processing it and come back to it. But you will be okay. And your baby loves you. I think that is one of the most important things to remember. All those guilty thoughts that you have, and all those whys. Why is he or she gone? Am I not a good mom? Is it my fault? Your baby loves you. Your baby shows you to be with you for that amount of time. And your baby always will love you and always be with you. So I wish you everything that you need, because I don't know what it is. Maybe you need strength, maybe you need a hug, maybe you don't know what it is, maybe you need some clarity. Whatever you need, I hope you get it. And I will share a link to my PDF with you, where I'm sharing the 8 tools that help me to cope with my emotions. So if you want to check that out, it's gonna be linked somewhere here. And yeah, I'll see you next time.